everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Caitlin and I upload a whole bunch of different types of videos on this channel, mainly surrounding true crime and psychological cases, as well as a little bit of fashion and lifestyle sprinkled in where I can. Today I'm back and we're going to attempt to add another video into the moving house process kind of mini series that I'm doing on my channel. I've done a couple of other videos so far. I think so far I've done like a declutter with me where I started cleaning out all my clothes and everything, and an empty flat tour. We've just literally gotten back from a holiday. Yesterday we came back, like yesterday late afternoon, and we got the train over, so we didn't get back here to Newcastle until what, 9:30, 10? And nothing's been packed up because it was such a quick moving process before we went away. We didn't know if we would get in this house on time, like what the moving date was and all this stuff. So it's a bit of a hectic morning. It's about just before 9 o'clock in the morning, I think. Just had some breakfast and we're going to pack everything up. I'm not going to show you because the room's an absolute tip, but we've literally got to pack everything up, and both of our parents are coming this early afternoon to move us over into the new flat, and then we are literally there. Like the Wi-Fi's set up, and that was kind of the main thing that we were waiting for really, to be able to move in. So we're going to get going. It's been a couple hours and honestly I haven't even filmed anything because it's just been pure chaos trying to get everything into boxes and things, just finding home for it. So actually mostly things like Harry's got like PC and stuff, we've got like coffee machine, things like that that we have the boxes for. It's just long trying to fit them all in and everything, and me folding all my clothes up and everything, but we're making progress. I think Harry's dad will be here relatively soon to start the whole process, so that's kind of where we're at. I need a coffee again. I've literally just had one.
You need a Cypriot coffee. I
need a Cypriot coffee. Stay at the front room at the moment. It's an absolute tip, but over here I'm not going to show you because there's our addresses on it, but there's boxes basically of things we've got to put away. Washing pile there because we're doing some washing, so we don't have to go to the new place with loads of washing to do. Our bedding, which obviously we're just going to take as it is, so we can't really do anything with it, just keeping it out of the way. Down there is a pile of stuff that we actually got from Cyprus, like things to give to people, so we're keeping those separate so I can give those to my mum to take home to my family. Clothes. It's actually not too bad, it's just everything's in little piles. We have maybe 1 or 2 more car trips and stuff to do. It's just kitchen stuff now, which is obviously all quite big at the old place. So my mum stayed over last night. We're going to go get some breakfast now, mum's on her way, and then we're going to do the last couple of trips and also possibly do a bit of home shopping. So I'm thinking the range, I don't know, we'll see where we end up. I'll probably take you guys along with that, but I just want to show you the state of the house at the moment because we literally haven't had a chance to pack anything away. So this is the spare room, which has got a lot of stuff in, to be fair. Clothes, just Christmas bits, things that need to go away, find a home. And this is the state of the front room. Wow. In all fairness, the majority of it is my clothing, which will obviously go away. The second that my ottoman gets popped up and put somewhere, most of the stuff will be gone. We don't actually have a lot of stuff aside from my clothing, so it's not going to be too much of a task. I have actually got work tonight, so not going to be the busiest day. I'm going to do all this, then probably come home and have a nap. But yeah, we had a lovely little evening. We had some hot chocolates, even though we didn't have any kitchen stuff, so we had to use like a mini little thing to boil water, and yeah, but it was lovely. We like this one. This one's 45. Right, it's actually a little bit later now. So the last you saw was us, I think, in the range, I'm pretty sure. Basically, from the range we went to, where did we go to? Argos?
Yeah.
Did we go anywhere else? Just Argos. Oh, Argos and PC World, because we were looking at a few bits basically. They were all like in the same area in Hanley and Festival Park. So I thought I'd show you what I picked up in the range, just a couple of little bits if any of you are interested in homeware bits. But before I do that, aside from that, so PC World pretty much went to look at TVs, which we've got coming Tuesday because we end up ordering it off Amazon because I've got Prime. So that's exciting, a bit of a splurge for us, we weren't expecting that. But in Argos we bought a kettle, which I'll show you we put out, but also a crockery set, which we haven't got the space to put out yet, but we're going to put out in a second once we've cleaned out the cupboards. So you'll see that. Not very exciting again, but like I said, if you're into homeware stuff, this is the portion of the video that you'll enjoy. From the range, I got some bits. So I got a photo album, because I'm going through a photo album phase at the moment. Basically, I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm basically going through a photo album phase. I've had so many photos and stuff that I've lost in the past, and I just want hard copies of them. So I've already filled 2 full-size photo albums that fit 200 photos in. I've also got more coming that I ordered today from the holiday, and I needed another one. So this one was cheap in the range. It was like $2.99, 200 photos, so it's kind of got some pages filled. So that's the next one we're working on, because the other 2 were from Wilko and they're nice, but they're a £5 each, so the way I'm going through them, a bit too expensive. We got a bulb to try. Where was it you wanted to put this bulb? Is it the bathroom?
Yeah.
Basically, this is from Poundland, that's what I forgot to mention, because a few of our bulbs in here are like energy saving, and they're a little bit dull because they're energy saving that have been used for years, so just testing some of the Poundland bulbs out, not very exciting. And in the range I got Zaflora, because it was in there for £1. Got a couple of bathroom bits, so we got a new toilet brush, because the previous tenants have left theirs, we don't really want to use it, so this one was like £5, it's just white and silver. And then a matching soap dispenser. We already have a toothbrush holder that matches, so we got the soap dispenser, which is lovely. It's like stone. I love it. I got some liquid chalk markers for photo albums and things. We just needed these basically, and they were like £1 in the range. And we got this dish, which is so cute. What are you thinking for this one? It's just like put our...
like a lasagna or a mini roast.
Yeah, just put our like
potatoes.
Roast meat in or something, because obviously there is only 2 of us. We have got a big one of these, but sometimes it's not needed that size. So we got this, and this was like, £4, £3.
£3.
So this is so cute, little roasting dish. And in Poundland I got 3 of these vacuum bags, because we've got things that were left by the landlord that we don't need, so she's left. So we've got some things that we have to keep because the landlord, they belong to the landlady, so it's like old duvets and things that we've got our own, so we're just going to vacuum pack them and slide them somewhere and hide them away. And also some of my like winter coats and things and big jumpers, so that's what these are for. This is the kettle we bought from Argos. It's a Morphy Richards one. Something, I think it's called the Morphy Richards Dimensions kettle. Not super exciting, but I liked it because it was pretty, and Morphy Richards is a decent brand, so we got that. It was like 20 quid. Oh, they're going to look so good. So this is the crockery set we got. I love this whole like square dish thing. I think it looks so cute. So yeah, this was like 26, I think. Yeah. It's £26 on offer for a 12 piece, which is perfect. I actually think this might be the Sainsbury's home brand, I could be wrong. But yeah, so we're gonna put these away now that all the cupboards are empty. Hey guys, so it's actually the next morning. It's about 9:20. I don't know where the last clips ended, but basically I had work yesterday, so we kind of just poodled about trying to make a dent in some of the boxes, and we've actually made a pretty good dent. You wouldn't be able to tell by looking at it because it's still so much stuff, but it's mostly kitchen stuff actually, because obviously we had to have a meal here yesterday, so we wanted to make sure that all of our crockery and everything was in place. So we have made a dent, but I did get in from work about 4:30 this morning, and because it's only just gone past 9, I haven't really had a sufficient amount of sleep, enough for me to get to work today without having any problems. So I'm probably just going to do some bits now, because I just can't sleep when it's this bright, and we have a nap later. But I'm actually so hungry, so I'm going to make, the only thing we have in is porridge. I'm going to make some porridge because I do love a bit of porridge, and then probably pop to the service station or Tesco maybe, get some lunch later. But yeah, I'm gonna make some porridge and then do some organising. So another day in the life of Kate and Harry means yet another haul. We basically today went out and bought all of the things we needed because, well, for storage, like we needed loads of boxes. We spent so much money on like storage boxes just because we couldn't really do anything else. We couldn't unpack anything else than we have done already without basically all the storage boxes. So I thought I would do a massive homeware haul for you guys. So basically we got this big bag from the range here, this stuff's from the range. This stuff is from, there's 2 bags here, Primark ones are from a mixture of Primark and B&M. Some bits up here as well. So, yes, I shall show you those now. This isn't going to be in any sort of organisation because I'm literally surrounded by stuff. So, I'm just going to show you things and basically just tell you where they're from. So, we needed some. I have so many cute like gin glasses and like pretty glasses for like alcoholic drinks. But we literally did not have enough plain drinking glasses, and I felt like a bit of a muppet drinking water out of a big old balloon gin glass. So in B&M we got this pack of 4 just highball tumbler glasses for $3.99. Figured they would do, dishwasher safe. We've got to get used to looking for that because we've never had a dishwasher before. Not very exciting. I got some shampoo because I knew we were out of shampoo. Oh, in Sainsbury's I did actually pick up some vodka because I'm going out tonight since I get my results tomorrow and dreading it. So I got this Echo Falls vodka, the Summer Berries one that everyone's been like raving about, so I thought I'd give that a try. Right, so we got some kitchen bits from B&M. Harry got a stainless steel sieve because ours at the moment is literally flat. I think we've probably had it since first year, you know, and like the amount of times we've moved since then, it's just been absolutely destroyed. So that was $2.99. So going along the kitchen theme, we got one of these stainless steel colanders. Pretty sure we already have a colander, you know.
Plastic.
Oh,
it's not very good.
Plastic one. £2.99 for that. So we needed new placemats and coasters for the place. Again, we've got to get used to that. We've got so many surfaces that we never had before. Even having a dining table, last year we didn't have a dining table, and the year before that it was like a tiny dining table with like 4 seats for 9 of us, so it just wasn't really a thing. So we got these wooden placemats. A pack of 2 was $2.99, so we got 2 packs of 2. And then the matching 4-pack of coasters for $1.99, and then another pack of coasters, which again wooden. These were $1.99 as well, but they're a little bit prettier, and I think these are just going to go like on the coffee table and in our bedroom and things. Going to dot those about. Jumping about, we got a couple of these. So we needed cushion covers. The previous tenants and the landlords have left cushions for the sofa, but we wanted to basically just take the cushion covers off and basically just have our own. So we're just going to like vacuum pack the old cushion covers. So for our cushion covers, we decided to get some of these from Primark. So these were, well, this one was £4 and the plain one was £3, I believe. So we got 2 of these like leafy ones, which I love as like the kind of like the accent ones, and then the plain ones we got this pastel pink colour. So 2 each of those. In Tesco we got some new tea towels. So these are just like brown ones, they're nice neutrals. Pack of 3 for £2. We got 2 packs of those. More from Primark, we got some throws. Basically we wanted some of these. We have a massive throw that was Harry's from Wilko's, huge, and obviously you can spend quite a bit of money on throws, but because we have that big one, we kind of just wanted to get like a couple of littler ones just to chuck about, keep them folded up somewhere, have them for the sofa if you wanted just to make it basically like a throw fort. So we got this one. Aside from the other one, it's like the most neutral one. The others were kind of a bit bright. So it was £4 for one of these smaller buzzy throws, and this was like a khaki green. We got some new oven gloves. These are $3.99 from B&M. They are literal, like they look like gardening gloves.
It's one glove.
Is it? Probably one of my favourite things we've bought for the house so far. It's a bath mat from Primark. It's £6. I was upset. I loved their bath mats, and if they were big enough, I would have bought like another one or another couple for like rugs. I love this one. So this was £6, like I said, woven mats. It's just really soft, so we're going to put that in the bathroom. Got 2 of these extra large bath towels. These were $5.50 each. Towels can get quite expensive as well, and some of them like around just really aren't that soft. So we found these ones in Primark. They are super big. They're not just bath towel size, like they are extra large, and they're quite soft. So we were boring and got black because there weren't a lot of colour options. I picked up some cream memory foam slippers because we have cream carpets all the way through this flat, and we're a little bit paranoid about making the carpet dirty, so there's a no shoes rule in the house. This is possibly my other favourite item in the haul that Harry picked out actually. So we're going to use this tray. I think we use it on the coffee table, aren't we? Yeah. So it's this kind of wicker storage tray. £7. It's big. It's got little wire handles on it, and it's just, we were looking for a tray just to put in the middle of our coffee table as like a little decoration, and this is it. They have loads of tray sort of things. This was the other tray we got, £4 again, and it's just like a neutral brownie colour. Moving on to the range. The range is where we needed to get the bulk of like the uninteresting practical stuff as opposed to the pretty stuff. So how many of these boxes did we buy? Was it 10? We got 10 of these storage cubes, like boxes you just slide into shelves and things. They are 30 by 30 by 30. They were £3 each, and like I said, we got 10 of them because we are technically still in a small space, so we do need to make sure that we are being very practical with how we store things and hide things away so it doesn't look cluttered. So this is what we did, and they're just grey. They're going to go about. I'll probably show you once we've sorted them all out. Some more kitchen bits for Harry. Got a big old spoon. Can you remember how much this was?
£3.99.
£3.99, and some metal tongs, which were
£3.99.
It's a big spoon. Ah, and you're going to be using this for oil. So it's one of the Kilner jars for its olive oil. No.
To show the other one as well, because I only bought the other one for the lid.
Oh yeah, there was a mini one that was about £1, but it had one of those, like, it was an actual oil one, whereas this one is, I think this one's just for like preserves and things. So we bought one of the mini ones because it had an actual oil pourer on it that you can just put in this one. Savvy Harry. 2 of these dead cheap plastic tubs. I'm pretty sure they were about £1 each, and these are just going to go under the sink in the cupboard to organise our cleaning stuff, just so it doesn't get a little bit too chaotic in there. Got this. This was £2.99, wasn't it? Glass jug, and it's got like a pouring lid on it, with the intention of making cold brew and just kind of keeping a picture of cold brew in the fridge at all times, because we're a little bit obsessed with coffee, if you couldn't already tell with any of my other videos. And I think this is the last item. This one might seem a little bit strange. Basically, we've been looking for something to go under our coffee table to store things like throws, magazines and stuff that can be a bit hidden, but obviously with coffee tables they're so low, so it's quite hard finding like pretty boxes or baskets that aren't too tall but still store enough. So we, plus on the side of that, they do get quite expensive, so we were a little bit nifty and we decided to pick up, it's going to look so crazy, we decided to pick up a wicker pet basket, like a dog basket, to just slide under the coffee table, keep our throws in it, because it was literally £10, so much cheaper than all the actual baskets, and it's just gonna work. So that's everything. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. I'm literally surrounded by so much stuff right now. We spent so much money today, but we're actually gonna get to organising it all now and putting things away so we can finally live in a little bit of quiet and calm. It's quite chaotic at the moment.